I'm Carole. It's Friday Sews time. Friday Sews, as we all know, was created by the wonderful, marvellous Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room. She created this hashtag so all us sewists could get together on a Friday, put out our videos about what we've been making, sewing, buying, planning to buy, and just a little bit about life. So I'm going to update you on my week. Now, first of all, I am very excited to say that I had a visit from the very great Adam from Adam Sews. I brought some gifts back from those lovely Florida ladies from my holiday, and I wanted to pass them on to him. Now, he lives about 40 minutes away from me, and we were going to meet halfway, but in actual fact he was coming down in my direction to collect something. So he said, well, it's easy, I can pop in on my way home. Now, it was lovely to meet him. I think we're very similar in the fact we're both a bit bashful, so I haven't got any photographs of us meeting or any footage. The only thing I have is a photo of Mickey, my lovely dog, meeting Luna, his little tiny one. That's the only photo I have. I will put that in, but that's all the footage I have. It was fantastic to meet him. He's just as lovely in person as he comes across. He's so humble and just, great fun to be with. So it was really, thank you for spending time with a middle-aged lady, Adam. I was very grateful. The next day, I had a package in the post from him, and I bet he wishes he'd just dropped it off. When I was on holiday, he did hint that he'd sent me something, and this man is so generous. But in here, he sent me one of his lovely wrist pincushions. Look at those colours, with that little squirrel on there. I say squirrel because I know some Americans say squirrel, but look at that. Now, I did have one of those magnetic ones, which I find useless because the minute you move your arm, they tend to slip round, and then before you know it, they're digging into your arm. So thank you very much, Adam. I am really thrilled with that. And he also sent me this most gorgeous piece of fabric. I would like to say it's a viscose, but I'm not sure. It feels nicer than just a normal viscose or rayon challis. But look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? So I haven't washed it yet, so now I've shown you I can wash it and put it ahead, maybe for next spring, because it's not really a wintry fabric. But look at those colours. It's just like paintbrush strokes, isn't it? The other thing that he sent me was this button maker, because I don't think he would use it, but it's for making covered buttons, which I do like doing, mainly because I can never decide what buttons to put on a garment, or the colours of the buttons, or the size. Sometimes for me it's just easier just to cover the button. So he sent me one of those as well. So thank you very much, Adam. I am extremely grateful, and now I can wash this beautiful fabric. Now, I have been sewing this week. I've done one thing I can't show you, and that is the Sew Purple to End ALZ 22 challenge. I will be putting up my video for the collaboration with Michelle next Thursday, the 29th. So I have finished the top that I was making with her. We're both making kind of a jersey top, keeping it nice and simple. She has done amazingly in this challenge. I'm sure you've seen the videos every day, and all the things she's made are incredible. And the time and effort to not only sew these garments, but to produce the videos and explain to us all and make us all aware what an awful, dreadful disease Alzheimer's is. I'll put, as always, a link to her intro video explaining all about it, and I really hope that you have made something purple and put it on the hashtag Instagram. Now, I will admit I'm not an Instagram expert, so I don't quite know how to do it, which is why I'm directing you to her intro video. So make something purple. You've still got about a week and a half to make something purple. Put it on the hashtag sewpurpletoendALZ 22, and you're in for a chance to win a prize. Also, of course, if you'd like to donate however much you like, or not at all, it's entirely up to you. So I can't show you that, I'm afraid, but I will show you next Thursday. The thing I have been making as well is Stephanie for Our Focus, who's got a fabulous channel. She's the most lively, entertaining lady. She's just incredible. You watch her videos and it's just like you're sat just chatting to a friend across the table that you just met. I know everybody says the same thing, but that's really like her videos. And if you haven't caught her yet, please do. Well, this very talented lady has created her own hoodie dress pattern called Hoodie Hugs. And a few of us have tested it, and I was very lucky to be chosen to test this pattern. And I made it up, and it really didn't take long to make at all. And I used brushed poly. Do you remember this brushed poly I bought from Joann's? It was one of the many fabrics I brought back. So I used this, and it needed a lining for the hood. Well, you don't have to, but it kind of makes it look a bit more exciting. And I had just the most perfect, really soft viscose jersey. It's a bit mild, really. So that just, I couldn't have asked for better. So I put some pictures in, of course, and a bit of a twirl, but I made it up, and it's so soft and so lovely. I didn't really have any trouble with the pattern that she's created. Brilliant instructions, brilliant photos. The only thing I would say is, because my brain is so programmed to the big four, some of the methods are different, and I was, a bit confused, not confused, but thinking, oh, we're going to do it like this, are we? So anyway, now this pattern will be released soon. She's just going to do some tweaks on it, but I think it's going to be a winner for everybody. I mean, it can be dressed up, dressed down. I dug up my winter boots for this and my winter tights, because that's probably how I'll wear it. So it's so soft, it's going to be amazing. I also made a pair of trousers. When I came back from holiday and got everything out the wardrobe, every year I say to myself, I am not going to wear jeans every day through autumn and winter, because that's the tendency. Because it's so cold here, I'm wet most of the time, I'm practical, I just get jeans out, and I say every year I'm not going to do it. So I made myself a pair of trousers. I used Simplicity 8957. Now this is the third time I've made this pattern, and I do like it, but it does have downsides, and it probably wouldn't suit everybody because it is extremely high-waisted. It does come up really, really high. Did you see that fly then? Just buzzed past my face. Oh, it is the time of year for flies just driving us crazy, especially in the evening when we're watching television and the flies buzzing around. I hope it goes out the window. Anyway, back to this. So extremely high-waisted trousers, and they got pockets, and the pockets do stick out a little bit. I'm not particularly minding that, I have to say. So now I made them out of a navy. I'm not sure what this fabric was. It's very soft. It's like a twill, cotton twill, but I'm not sure. I wish I knew, and I wish I remembered where I bought it, because I would love some more. Anyway, it's very much like chino fabric. So I've made them up, and I was really pleased with them. When I was making the fly and ironing it, my delightful iron that has got some stuff stuck on it decided to make a mark on the front of the fly. Now, I am hoping that is going to come out in the wash, but I was so cross, because what can you do? What can you do when it does that? I did the old scratch it, try and get rid of it, but so never mind. I'm hoping that will come out in the wash, but to be honest, I would wear, because they're so high-waisted, I'll wear something over the top anyway, so you probably won't see it. It's got a fake welt pocket, which I enjoyed doing. There's a bit of stuff all over this. I would like one day to do a real welt pocket, because I'm sure it can't be that difficult, or even adapt this pattern, because there are no back pockets for phones. So I would like to adapt that at some point. Now, I am really pleased with them. The funny thing is, I don't often buy ready-made clothes anymore, but I did order a pair of walking trousers the other day, which came in the post. I spent about £50 on them, so they weren't that cheap. It's just because they're technical fabrics, sort of quick dry, and so I ordered a pair of those. and I opened them out of the packet and I started to put them on. I hadn't even got as far as buttoning it and the button just flew off. Typical. I just thought if that was one of our garments, we would be mortified and embarrassed that that had happened. Anyway, I sewed the button back on. I mean, I hadn't even tried them on properly and I ended up sewing them back on. And then I tried to put the button through the buttonhole and the buttonhole wasn't made large enough. So there you go, we are so hard on ourselves, and look at this, I paid £50 for a pair of trousers and I ended up sewing a buttonhole and making the buttonhole bigger. So there we go, I'll be quite happy with these, even if the button falls off. Now what do I want to make next week? Well, I did the switch over of my clothes. It has been fairly sunny here, but I can't, certainly not for summer dresses and summer tops, so I did the switch over and realised I'm really short on a few things. I'm short on sort of, I like jersey tops, sort of mid-length sleeves. So I got the pattern out that I bought when I was on holiday, which was this one. And I'm going to make, out of the mushroom fabric, I'm going to make view C, because it's got cuffs and a band. I know it's a bit different, but I'm going to give it a go. And what I didn't realise this pattern had, it not only got a dress and a top, but it's actually got a pair of trousers, almost like joggers in it. And I didn't twig that from that pattern at all, that those trousers were included. So this is actually a far better pattern than I thought, because it's perfect for me. It's even got a skirt as well. So there you go, you've got the whole thing there. So I'm really hoping it works, because if it works, then there's so many things I can make from it. So I've cut out the pattern pieces at least, and I'm going to get cracking on my mushroomy fabric. The other thing I'd like to make again is New Look 6374. I made this a couple of years ago, and I don't know what view I did. I think I did this. I didn't do the roll-up sleeves, because that, to me, I wear a lot of cardigans, so if you've got a roll-up sleeve, there's nothing more annoying than that. I think I just cropped off the sleeve in the end, but I want to have a go at making that again. The only thing for me, it comes down really low, so I think the trend is going for having them scooping at the front and the back, so I'm going to shorten that off a little bit. And I'm going to make it in this. This was a viscose rayon challis that I bought in my local store, which at the time I thought was beautiful autumn fabric, and I think that should work. It's nice and drapey. So those are my two autumn projects that I will be doing. I'd like to say that I haven't ordered any fabric this week, but I'm afraid I wouldn't be telling the truth, because I have ordered some pieces of French terry from my fabric store. I think it's based in Germany. Takes forever to come. It's not going to come till mid-October, and by then I know I'll forget that I've even ordered it. But just to make some, you know, heavier weight tops for the autumn. So I have ordered 3 pieces of French terry, which I do feel very guilty about, but because it won't come for ages, then it's like I haven't bought any at all. So that's secret between me and you. So this weekend we've got Saturday free. It's my mum's birthday, but I'm not seeing her till the following Friday. And on Sunday we have a really good theme park that's about half an hour away from us. Now I know theme parks aren't for everybody, but it's a really good one, and we've got seasonal tickets for it. It has got Peppa Pig World there, and I'm sure everybody across the world knows Peppa Pig. And actually it's so good. This poor theme park is so underrated, but it really is fantastic. So we're going to go there on Sunday, as we haven't been there for a while, and of course both the grandsons still love it there. There's a dinosaur land for my older grandson, and then the Peppa Pig World for the younger one. And we always say the same thing when we come out of there, saying we always have a good time there, we always have fun. So we're going to have a really good family day on Sunday. So I will be back next Thursday with my Sew Purple video, and then I will hopefully be back on Friday Sews with everything that I have made. There's one more thing I want to get done this week, and I picked up my new car at the weekend. Now, where I'm so short, the seatbelt always cuts here, and I'm driving along and I'm always going like this, moving it off. So in my other car I have one of these lovely neck savers, little thing, and I left it in the old car when I passed it over. So yes, I know I could buy one, but I came across in my spare fabric drawer this beautiful, beautiful fabric here. It's sort of almost like teddy bear fabric. So I thought it would make a really good one. I'm hoping it won't take me long just to rustle one up, make it slightly padded with some quilting fabric or something, or even stuff it slightly, and a bit of Velcro, and hopefully by next week I will have made my neck saver, because yeah, it's not good. It hurts when I drive. Anyway, I'm just about getting used to my new car being automatic. I think it's going to be a bit of a longer journey than everybody told me, but I'll get there. So thanks for joining me. Oh, it's been wonderful chatting to you as always. I love chatting to people in the comments. It's just great fun and getting to know all of you so well now. Thank you so much. Check out everybody else's Friday Sews, and I will see you soon.